Okay, so you guys were going at it. The stabbing happened, and so forth. And then how much time passes until you guys run into each other in prison?
Okay, when they stabbed us was in June. August of 94, that's when we ran into each other. Because I had got arrested for murder while he was arrested for murder. But at the time, he was shot up and I got shot up in July. So I come from being stabbed from them in June, shot, hit up, I had the colostomy bag on in July and go to jail for murder in August. So that's when me and him met up on a medical tier. So we both already wounded, but now we gotta finish this. So, man, I'm telling you, I couldn't stand this, man, because we were both alike. Same size, dressed nice, and it's like, if I have a female, he gonna come around and he gonna leave a baby there. Or if I mess with a female, or he mess with a female, like we mess with same females and we gonna get worried, Lil Diesel mess with, what? How you know? Cause my mom like, how you met her? Well, Lil Diesel, not trying to meet her, but it's like, he just was like, man, like, how you like a thorn in your side? That's how this guy was. So when we got on the medical test, like, he got a lot of respect in the city of New Orleans. So when he hit the medical tier, one of his homeboys, somebody gave him, I don't know where he got the knife from, but I'm cool with a lot of people in the city too. So one of my partners from the Ninth Ward gave me a knife. So like, we didn't do all the stuff, how they get the phone books, get the magazines, get the shirts, to wrap your body up and wrap your neck. We just was young, wild, and we wanted to finish each other right there. So we met up in the middle of the floor and we was about to stab each other, but how the medical tier made it have a big window. And for some reason in jail, whenever a fight is about to occur, everybody get to run around moving, so that alerts the deputies. So they ran in there and grabbed him out of there, and I had never seen him again after that.
How'd you get the knife, Diesel?
A guy gave it to me. Yeah. He said he had saw them on, when they was watching TV, something on the news, and they said, oh yeah, if he come up there, we gonna do him in. So the guy really didn't like him because they was bullying the tier. So when I gets there, the dude was like, I ain't never knew him before in my life. He said, look, man, he talking about doing this and that to you. You say, here, and I'm riding with you. I said, what? Oh, yeah, it was on there.
Okay, so you had the knife and you were ready to actually stab him up.
Yeah, I'm ready to get it over with.
But that never happened.
No, I'm glad it didn't.
So they separate you and you guys don't see each other until
Right now.
30 years later. I mean, how does it feel to really sit next to each other and talk about these war stories and talk about how much you guys hated each other, but at this point, you guys are fine?
Because I tell people, you gotta lead by example. In my heart, my mind, I know we were young, we were wild. I can't speak for him, but I don't hold no resentment. I don't feel no type of way towards him because at the end, both of us lost. When you look at it, if you look at it from street standpoint, I lost because I didn't get my lick back. But when you look at it from, if you really trying to help the at-risk youth, you really want to reach out to these children or these gang members and show them like, hey, these two guys who really hated one another, like literally, like blood was shedded, and if we could sit down, then anybody could sit down. I'm happy that he made it out, like I say, made out in one piece. I don't know if he was eating, I don't know, did you take your food? You good?
Yeah, they was taking my food.
Well, see what I'm saying? So, you see, I'm gonna eat good out
I know, you fat.
Yeah, that's right.
2 times big as me.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I don't have no ill will. I hope he come out here and do, he been home, how long you been home now?
4 months.
4 months from doing 30 years. So I hope he come out here and find him a lane and don't go back to prison, man. Cause when you told me about him, I was like, first thing in my mind was like, he a good testament to show these youngsters, cause he come up first around a bunch of gangsters out the Methamphetamine Project. Then he become a gangster in the Methamphetamine Project, well respected. Like what I tell people how, and I don't want to take no shot at no certain individuals, but how a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm from this project, yeah, I was out in the streets. And he'll tell you this, every project we either when we went to the concerts, we went to the high school dance, we all took pictures because we wanted those memories and we wanted to show who the fly is Or like we would literally, if we see the milk coming in there, we gonna all put together to try to buy Polo out, the picture, and we gonna try to buy him out so they can't take pictures.
Right.
And vice versa. They see us coming in there, they there first, come over, they gonna, cause they had money. They come from money, their project had money. And I was like, man, he home, and I found the lane on YouTube. So it's like, man, it's untold stories in their project stuff that he able to talk about that people could learn from and know what's going on in our city, that he maybe could get some income instead of trying to go back to the block if he get frustrated.